welcome back to Windy Hill. I don't know if you can hear it today, but the wind is blowing out here. That's the reason we call it Windy Hill. Seems like it blows all the time. Today, I'm going to open up and check out, and then later on, do a little how-to video or show you how it works on a pressure washer sandblaster. Back years ago, when I worked in highway and construction and maintenance, we did hydroblasting, which is basically a pressure washer with some sand mixed in to remove old center lines on highways and things like that. Well, anyway, so I found this one on Amazon. There's a ton of these things on there from different manufacturers, but they all look the same. So anyway, and this is what you're going to get: a box that you should recycle. And just like the description said, it's got 4 of these clamps. Nice. Section of hose, says it's 9 feet long. I don't know. A pair of high-dollar safety glasses. Some extra nozzles to prevent wear or reduce wear on your tip when the sand goes through. Get the actual attachment that goes on your pressure washer. I have one that's, I've cut the length down on it, so I'm going to use this on it to keep from being so long sticking out there. Of course, your hose slips up on here, that, and that goes into your sand hopper or whatever. And some of you know that I've got a gravity feed bucket that I found at a garage sale, and I'm going to use that on it. And now, of course, you get the sand pickup tube, which I'm not going to use. I'm just going to plumb this into the bottom of my sand hopper and use it like that. I think it'll work a whole lot better. Okay, this is a little sand hopper that I picked up for like $5 at a garage sale. It's gravity flow. The sand just comes out the bottom on gravity, pulled along by the air in the system. It came with this gun, which works great. Like I said, the hose, airline hooks in here, and does a good job. But I'm going to plumb that line instead of using that gun. I'm going to plumb it into here. The hose, the sand hose, will go on here, and there's my dog whining. That's not me. That's my dog. Hang on one second. She's a great dog, but she does like her treats. So, okay. Stop that whining, didn't it? Anyway, so what I'm going to run through here is that -20 sand that I'm going to run through my little sand screen. I picked this up, my -20 up at the local lumber yard, and it's screened and dried and ready to use if you have a large enough nozzle. But I don't. Most homeowner grade sandblasters don't have a large enough nozzle. So I run it through my screen, make sure you keep it dry. And when you're using this gun, always try to keep it tilted down. Don't tilt it up, because if water runs down in this tube and gets your sand wet, the sand will stop flowing and your sandblasting's over until you get everything dried back out. Okay, it's my lucky day. I removed the sandblasting gun. As you can see, here's where the hose goes. And the hose that came with that little hydroblaster, the power washer sandblaster, slips in there snug. So I think we're good to go. I don't think we'll have any issues with that. I don't know how long of a hose that it will siphon sand through, so I may end up having to shorten this up and make a shorter adapter on it, but we'll find out. Like I said, this is 9 feet. This is roughly 6 feet on the larger hose, so that may be too far, but there's only one way to find out. Talked about cutting off my power washer gun. I've got 2. This is a normal one. As you can see, I think it's like 24 inches long. And I was using this one on my little sewer jetter, and I didn't want it to be too far away, so I cut most of it off. I cut it off and rethreaded it. So anyway, it's a lot handier for working in close quarters or short spaces, but that's what I'm gonna hook this onto so that it's not so long. There you go. So it'll be just like that. Hook the little orange red hose on here, put it in your sand, and away you go. But overall, with the nozzle on it and everything, it's about the same length as this one, so saved me about a foot. Anyway, that's just another little bit. Okay, here's my little helper. This is who you've been hearing doing all the whining, because she is good company, but she really likes her treats. If you'd rather see videos of Miley, my little shop helper, getting her treats, then we can do that too. But she is such a good little helper here, other than the fact that she whines all the time, and she does enjoy hanging out in our garden, so I call her my garden dog. Okay, for now, all I've got to do is screen 2 bags of sand, hook this thing up to the hose, and hook everything up to my power washer on a warmer day. And I'm going to take it out there and power wash, sandblast some patio furniture, and get it ready to paint. So hopefully if you've enjoyed the video, give us a like. If you don't, if you think it's the dumbest thing you've ever seen, give a dislike on it. But anyway, so hopefully this has helped some people out, and we'll give it a try. Get back with you on another video on using this thing.